Hello and welcome. I'm the man with the eye for your crypto guy, Crypto 911 here, bringing a report from good old beautiful Denver, Colorado. Everybody, I want to touch base today on getting started with crypto. I have been asked so many questions in such a short amount of time, and from a lot of folks just like us, wanting to get into this growing, exciting, exuberant technology platform that offers freedom because of the wealth that it could bring in. And I want to touch on a few different things about getting involved with it and setting up accounts and getting involved with sites, that lending platforms, and a whole different array of things today. So here's what we're going to touch on. We're going to start off and we're going to talk about getting into crypto, and the very first thing you have to do. Everybody wants to get into crypto, and the reason why, looking right here, look at Bitcoin today, $5,950, okay? It was just a few weeks ago, everybody's saying, oh, there's no way it's going to get to 5. Now we're at 6, and there was no way it's going to get to 3,000, and then it was 4, and you know, we are seeing that Bitcoin is actually only at 1% of its market cap. I mean, how exciting is that, to be able to still get into something that is giving you returns thousands of percents higher than our stock market on a day in, day out basis. It's exciting, and I know a lot of us are wanting to be involved but just don't know how. So I'm putting together this YouTube video today so you guys could have a better feeling on what to be involved with and how to get involved with it, and also to jump on board with our $1 Million Ride team that we're going to be exploring and doing this year. And we're hoping that you will subscribe, smash those like buttons, and get involved with our run. I think you're going to enjoy yourself. I will answer as many questions as I possibly can for you guys to help you get to reach those goals that you're going to be setting this year. All right, with all that being said, let's get started. Okay, first things first, I always get, Michael, how do I buy BTC? How do I buy Bitcoin? How do I buy it? And I said, okay, so let me help you with some of the things that I did, and so you don't make the same mistakes that I did, okay? When I got involved with trying to buy Bitcoin, I first signed up with Coinbase, all right? And what I didn't realize about Coinbase was the fact of how they basically hold your money during times of profit. So when you're actually able to have a chance to make a lot of money, they are also in that same opportunity to be able to make that money. And so instead of you being able to use your money for the profits that you could take, they use your money and hold your money so you can't. And it's just despicable what they've actually been doing, and I think a lot of us are fed up with it. But the problem has been that they have monopolized the business, and they had a monopoly on it, so we didn't know where else to go, and we didn't want to go do a sit down meet and greet with somebody in a restaurant that is doing a Bitcoin classified ad thing where we had to sit with a complete stranger. We like to do things at our home, on our couch, in our house, in the privacy of our own home. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do that, all right? And I'm going to show you what not to do. Do not sign up with Coinbase. I finally made the decision today. They've got some good things. I'll tell you the pros and cons real quick. They have a pretty safe wallet, I think, which is set up down here. You could have your money in US dollars. You could flip it to that pretty easily, and that is a great feature. They sell Litecoin. Gemini does not, but that's not a big deal, and I'll tell you why in a couple minutes. They do sell Ethereum and Bitcoin, but their fees are astronomical. For me to buy $3,000 of Bitcoin with Coinbase, my fees are $115. For me to buy the same amount of Bitcoin, $3,000 with Gemini, my fees are $7.50. So that's just one fee, and you'll have, if you get into this like I have, you will have a lot of fees hitting you here and there, and you don't want to be giving all your money away to Coinbase, especially when they never repay you and they take your money during times of need when you should be profiting. All right, with all that being said, go use Gemini. Use Gemini to set your account up. You probably will have to send a small wire from your bank that you're banking with now, whether it be Fidelity, US Bank, Bank of America, whatever it might be. Send maybe a $10 transfer, and when you do that, it'll link your bank account that you have now to the bank that offers it. Now, Gemini is, I believe, a trusted bank. Coinbase has been around forever. They have horrible reviews. Always do your due diligence, and always remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just here to try to get your feet wet and get you involved in things that you want to already be involved in into this exciting crypto market. Okay, so Gemini, that's the bank I would use. All right, set yourself up an account. You can't do anything with any of this other stuff until you are able to buy Bitcoin. Now, once you're able to buy Bitcoin, okay, or Ethereum, and a lot of people say, Michael, well, what is Bitcoin? What is Ethereum? They're hearing about all of these great cryptocurrencies, and they don't know anything about it. Just like a couple months ago, I knew nothing about it, right? So here's what I'll tell you. There is a site that you could go to called Crypto Compare. It's right here. This site is amazing because you can type in right up here. Say, for instance, you want to learn about Ethereum. You type in ETH, and their Ethereum will pop up. You could hit the button here, and it will pull up Ethereum. And the beautiful part about this site, you guys, is right down here, it will tell you in a paragraph or two what the actual cryptocurrency coin and the company does. And I think that is so valuable, especially if you're looking to hold some of these coins for long term, and you're looking at them as a long-term investment. You would like to know who the team is, what they do, how long they've been around, what's their profit margins been from over the last year. You want to know these things, right? If you're a day trader, you may not want to know all of the ins and outs. You may just want to know how many dips this coin is having per day, and so you can make your 20-30%, I'm sorry, your 2 to 3% per day on that. Okay, so anyways, Crypto Compare, very valuable site. I do recommend it. It's great to use for all sorts of things. Go ahead and try it out. All right, now let's go back to the exchanges. So when you buy your Bitcoin, okay, and you find cryptocurrencies that you want to hold, all right, you could go to an exchange. Now, I use Bittrex. I use this exchange, and the reason why I do is they have a lot of coins, all right? There is a lot of cryptocurrencies coming to the market, and guys, some of them are great and some of them are not, and you want to know who the reputable ones are so you could profit on them just like I have, and use the Crypto Compare to figure out who they are, see if you understand it. Don't buy into something you completely don't understand. I personally stay away from a lot of social media stuff. The only thing I do use is Steem. I really do like Steem. We'll get into some of the ins and outs of the personal feelings I have for different cryptos later. Now, as far as the exchange, I use Bittrex, okay? You could go over to Bittrex. You could go ahead and go to the top. It will pull down, and it will give you some markets, okay? It will have coins in the Bitcoin market, and it'll have coins in the Ethereum market. And what's cool about this, you guys, I got a little bit of a delay here, is that it's all right in front of you. Here we go. It's all right in front of you. Now, as far as the Bitcoin market goes today, we have lots of things in the red, and the reason why we do is Bitcoin just forked. Now, I do want to explain this, guys, explain this to you. When Bitcoin is going up, all right, and it's climbing, for instance, let me show you a chart here. When Bitcoin is climbing, all right, and it's starting to go up, right, and it's channeling up and up and up, when that's doing that, your altcoins, meaning alternate coins, anything but Bitcoin, is probably going to be going down. And the reason why is people don't have a ton of money, and they want to make money the fastest way as possible. So they're going to sell their altcoins, and they're going to be riding the Bitcoin going up, right? Now, when Bitcoin starts to come down, right, people will sell their altcoins too because there's money coming out of the market and the volume's dropping, and people will sell their altcoins during that time. When altcoins do extremely well is when Bitcoin is going sideways, right? Going sideways. It's kind of stable. It's not having a lot of highs and lows. That's when people are really taking advantage of the altcoin market, okay? Now, let's go back over to Bittrex so I could explain to you a little bit of how it works. Once you buy your Bitcoin, you can then transfer your Bitcoin, all right, from your wallet. So if I wanted to transfer, I could withdraw from my exchange, all right, and I could withdraw and take it from my BTC, and I could change it and put it over into Bittrex, all right, and then it will come over here, and you'll have I'm not going to log in right now, but you'll have wallets over here. And then once you get it into the wallet, then you could sell off your Bitcoin, and you could then have it, or actually if you deposit it in Bitcoin, you could then just buy whatever altcoin you want, because this platform, when it says Bitcoin markets, it means that you could use Bitcoin to buy all of these coins. Now, guys, down here on the bottom, you'll see pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? There is a lot of cryptocurrencies. So don't overwhelm yourself when you first start like I did. Don't get yourself all ADD and freak yourself out. Just pick a couple coins, do your research, figure out what it is that you want to buy, and buy a few of them. All right? Don't get yourself into 20, 30 cryptos right off the bat. Buy, Ethereum's great. It's going to be going up long term. It's a hold that I do. Omisco is great. It's down right now. It's going to be popping back up too. We're going to have some dips, and guys, right now the dips are when you want to buy crypto. Omisco was up at $14. It was double where it is now. And another thing, if you do buy something that goes down, you guys, don't panic sell. Don't sell your crypto just because that day it's down. Crypto goes up and down all the time. And people that have been in it for a long time always laugh. It's like a roller coaster. And when the noobs get in it because they start panic selling and dumping their money for real losses and dumping their coins for real losses. Don't do that, all right? All right, with that being said, we're going to move on. That's kind of how the exchanges work. I would say go ahead and use Bittrex. Do not leave a large amount of money sitting in any exchanges. I repeat that. Don't leave them in exchanges. Put them into a third-party wallet. You could use, you could use a software wallet. Don't leave them into a third-party wallet on the exchanges. This is Exodus. It's a wallet that you could use. Jax is another wallet that you could get that also holds a bunch of cryptocurrencies. If you guys want, leave me some stuff, and I will go ahead and leave me some questions, and I'll go ahead and do a review on these different types of wallets. Okay. I personally am going to be using a hardware wallet made by Ledger called the Ledger Blue. You can go ahead and research it. If you guys need, I could get them for you for about $275. It's a lot cheaper than the $500 that a lot of places are charging, and you think even Amazon is at $475. So if you guys do want it, just leave me a question. I will send you a link for it so you guys could get it. I think it's called All Things Decentral, I think is what the website is called, and they have them for $275. I could give you the exact link. All right. Now moving on to the next thing, we are going to go over some of the lending software platforms that I am actually getting involved in, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about those because they're fun. They're fun, and they're actually making me money, and they're an easier way to get into crypto for a lot of people that pay really well for you not to have to actually do the day in, day out trading, right? If we're not professionals, I'm not a professional, I would rather have a computerized bot sometimes even guarantee me if I could get 3.6% daily interest on my money. That's absurd, right? Some of these software platforms, though, okay, these sites are total high risk because there have been people in the past that have opened up these sites and then they run off with your money. So for me, I always have to ask myself, is the risk that I'm taking worth the reward that I'm going to be receiving? If it is not, I will not do it, right, guys? So just be smart about that. Don't put a bunch of money into something that you can't lose. And I like these lending platforms because after 30 to 60 days, you guys, I'm all on house money. I'm on house money, right? So let me show you one of them, all right? This one's called BitPetite. I absolutely love it. The woman that actually, I found out today, it's a woman that actually started it. I'm not going to mention her name because I don't know, a lot of these people like to kind of stay a little incognito, and there's for a bunch of different reasons. Well, some people say, oh my God, they want to stay incognito because they're going to steal our money. That could be true with some people. That very well could be true. I think that in this particular case, it's for some other reasons from what I've been able to read about. I don't think that she is trying to stay anonymous so she could steal our money. And I have $2,237 in this right now, and it pays multiple different ways. As you can see over here, guys, Bitcoin to USD, It will pay you from Bitcoin to USD, Bitcoin to Bitcoin, Ethereum to USD, Ethereum to Ethereum, Litecoin to USD, Litecoin to Litecoin, and they just added Monero. Now, when they added Monero on Mac right now, everything's a little funky. It's not showing my calculations correctly right now where they're updating their stuff. And it also, on PC it's fine because on my PC it's not giving me issues. So just note to that, it's not showing me my referral link, which I will add, guys. Please use my referral link if you guys do jump into this, because we both actually make money off of it, so it's kind of a cool thing. And if you guys, I'm all for helping you guys out. If you guys get into this and you guys put in a bunch and you need some of your referral money back, just hit me up and I'll give it back to you. You know what I mean? I'll give you guys some of your money back. I want you guys to be successful. That's why I'm doing this. I want to have a break off my feet because what I do for a living is very taxing on my body. I want you guys to make money. We all want to make money, and my goal is to be here to help you as much as I can. Remind yourselves, I'm not a financial advisor. All right, that's my disclaimer. I'm sticking to it. Okay, guys. So with that being said, BitPetite, awesome. Go ahead and check it out. If you like it and you want to get into it, use my referral link. I'll have it in my description on the page. All right, this is one that I'm jumping into. It pays 3.6% on 9 weeks per day. You can't you have to reinvest if you want compound interest, and there's some minimums on how it works. So if you were going to withdraw, you can't withdraw until you hit these minimums down here. Once you hit the minimums, you can withdraw to your favorite bank, which I hope is going to be Gemini, like we talked about. And then at that point, you can just take your payouts, and when your loan ends in 9 weeks, you will be completely paid out, plus your, I believe it's about 50%. They say it's 180 because the way that it breaks down, it's not. I think it's right around 40 to 50% is actually what you're going to be getting, which is still insanity. And you could go ahead and look in a little bit more into how that works. When they're saying 180%, they're talking about the breakdowns on it on a different way. I like to actually talk about what I actually see at the very end, which is about 50%. When I put in 500 here, guys, I got back 1,000. So they're basically saying the 500 is also payment. I say the 500 is what I put in. All right, here we go. Now, BitPetite's one of my favorites. I like it. 3.6% on 9 weeks. Do the 9-week ones, you guys. You're going to make more money because your money has time to compound. The longer your money has time to sit in there, the more time it has to compound, the more money you're going to make, right? So you can do the 6 weeks. I've got a couple going at 6 weeks too at 4.5%. All right, with that being said, this is part of our Take the $1 Million Ride, all right? And we're going to talk a little bit more about these things, but this is a big one. These lending platforms will get you there. After a year, we will be at 4 million doing this, okay, with a little investment. You could start with 500. That's what I would suggest. Work your way up. I've dropped a little bit more in because I know that the site is now paying. Everything's valid. It's working for me. I dropped some more money in it. I wanted to speed things up a little bit, all right? Here's another one, you guys. This one actually is called BitConnect. I will have my referral link for this also. This one actually, you guys, has been up since 2013. This has been up for 4 years. Now, this one's a little bit different because it actually uses its own BCC coin, which is at $218 right now. You could find it, like I said, always check on CoinCap. You could find your BCC right down here on CoinCap, and it will give you the breakdowns when you find it. There we go. BCC right here. Now remember, guys, they control the value of their own coins, so of course they could keep it nice and high. And there's a lot of people going in. There's a lot of people that have made a lot of money with it, and these are considered high risk, right? So don't risk more than you can afford to lose if something goes wrong. All right, but they've got some nice time behind them. We're talking 4 years, right? Great. Here's another one, you guys, that I am absolutely thrilled about. I just jumped into it. It is called Chain Group, and the investment one I am in is called Dragon Foundation. These guys are paying right around 3% a day. Absolutely incredible. I'll have an affiliation link for this also. You could go ahead and jump on. I suggest if you guys want to do this $1 Million Ride, jump into these that I'm showing you right now. These are the ones that have been shown to me. These are the ones that are paying. These are the ones that are working. And these are the ones that are going to get us to $1 million in less than a year, actually about 10 months. All right, you want to take the $1 Million Ride? jump on board. You smash the like buttons, use our affiliate links, get involved with us. You started out right now. I think you're probably going to be within the first 10 watchers on this because we started a new channel to do it. So this is all going to be new. So everybody can see we're starting at the same time. And if you're not starting with this and you're watching this a month later, know that it's a month later. See, you like it because you know that we started on X amount of time. We are not connected. We are not partners with these people until we start off on their platform, just like you're going to do. We don't have any affiliation with them behind the scenes or any crap like that. We're just bringing people in to try something new and have some fun doing it. All right. With that being said, we're going to move over to the next one I found from a buddy of mine that sent it over, and it is called Coinreum. Now this one is medium high risk. It's doing the same thing, I believe, as BitPetite. I will be signing up on this myself today. I was going to try to walk you guys through it, but I know this video is going to be so long. I don't want to bore you guys with all of that also, so I will probably do that in its own separate video so you could choose to watch that, all the ins and outs of that, so you don't get confused. I'll walk you through actually setting up an account and actually depositing my Bitcoin into this. All right, where are we at today? Okay. All right, I want to talk to you guys real quick about something that is kind of bugging me, and I just want you guys to get real for a second, okay? When you get involved with these things, they are a little bit high risk, but it doesn't mean every single company is a scam. And with the blockchain, there are times where there's lag, right? There's lag with a withdrawal, there's lag with a deposit, and for everybody to jump onto a site, which I say you guys should do this, get Telegram, okay? And the reason why is I want you guys to get Telegram, and it has a bunch of different types of things. Okay, you could get involved with. I jumped into Electroneum. I'm pretty heavy invested in Electroneum. I'll do a YouTube video on it. It's pretty awesome. The CEO is Richard Ells. He's going to be bringing this cryptocurrency to a world adoption. We're hoping he actually pulls off what he's saying he's going to do, and he makes it happen. We've raised $40 million, you guys, in our ICO, which is our initial coin offering system, in a matter of months, and it is rocketing. These are some of the groups that you could be involved with. If you get behind a coin that you like and you want to see if it has a group, the way to do that is on Telegram. Jump on Telegram and find yourself your group, get involved. But do yourselves a favor, guys. When you do get involved, don't start screaming obscenities to people and screaming you're a scam and this and that and you're going to steal all our money because the site's been down for 5 to 10 minutes or your deposit hasn't gone through yet or your withdrawal. Give it some time, you know. If it's been down for days, okay, that's a whole different ballgame. All right, and they're not on Telegram saying, "Hey, we had a major outage and we're going to be right back." If they're completely gone, you're going to know they're gone because they're not going to be replying to anybody. There's going to be tons of people talking about the fact that they have been gone for days, and you're going to know it. But do yourselves a favor and do a favor to the companies. Don't badmouth them and create a bunch of FUD. All right, nobody wants to spread FUD. You know, it's just don't spread it. It's just it's not cool. All right. So with that being said, we're going to move on. I personally would think that if I had a bunch of people and I was paying out, right, and somebody was in my Telegram site and they were just bad-mouthing me every single time there was anything wrong, and I was going down and I had the opportunity to spread some money out to pay off people and help people out, I would spread it to the people that weren't assholes, right? So think about that too when you're in these Telegram things, just slamming people, right? Be kind, be nice, be responsible. All right, I'm going to get off that tangent. Okay, now back on to the next thing. I want to talk to you guys a little bit. I think we've gone over a bunch of stuff. I want to talk to you guys a little bit more here, right here about, here's some of these things. I want to pull this up, you guys. These are, you guys could pause it here, but these are a lot of the sites, you guys, I found that will help you guys with crypto. And go ahead and pause it, look through my bookmarks. There's a ton here. It's absolutely incredible, all the different types of help that we have. You have a lot of different ways that you can make money. You can make money on the exchanges by buying low and selling high during the dips. You could actually make a bunch of money, a ton of money, in compounding your daily interest on your lending platforms. You can also make money just holding Bitcoin, right, and watching it sky to the moon, right? It is just incredible. You got to remember, this is a $180 billion a year sector right now that they're saying is going to be a $4 trillion sector. You guys, it's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to get into crypto, So I am the man with the I am your crypto guy. And I am going to just leave it there, and I hope you guys enjoyed the report. Just remember to use my affiliation links, jump on the $1 million ride, do yourselves a favor, get off your feet, diversify your income, and remember, be responsible. Don't be a fool. Don't use your college tuition to get in on this. Don't use your kids' tuition. Don't sell your house. I'm signing out. You guys have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.